Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 6. We will present hazard analysis and critical control for banana chips. So my name is Muhammad Anir Rosli. The number is 201041 and this is my group. So next. So this is the contents for our presentation. The first one is company profile. Second, organization chart of the company. Third, HACCP team and profile. Fourth, HACCP scope. Fifth, food safety policy. Sixth, food safety objectives. 7, product description and intent use. 8, product process description and technology. 9, process flow diagram. And lastly, HACCP plan. So my part is the company profile. For our vision is to be a successful and trustworthy provider of high quality banana chip supplies both locally and globally. Since our establishment in March 2015, Happy Banana has been focused on delivering products that meet the most strict quality and sanitation regulation. Our banana chips are held to high standards and our employees have been educated to respond to client requirements and problems quickly. Nothing is more important than the satisfaction of clients. Happy Banana chips come in various thickness and cuts, such as standard and halves. Flavors come in 4 variants, which is barbecue, corn, cheese, Japanese seaweed, sour cream, and onion. Our banana chips are manufactured from a high-quality banana variety called Carraba, or in scientific name is called Musa paradisiaca. Furthermore, our chips are free of artificial ingredients that can affect your health. So I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
My name is Lu Huiping and my metric number is 202598. Here is our organization chart. Our company name is Happy Banana Sendirian Perhat. As you can see here, Dr. Noor Zafira Noor Hasnan, who is the managing director, holds the highest position in our company, and we have Chan Wenqi as our consultant. My fellow colleagues include Muhammad Hanif bin Rosli, who is the production manager, followed by Nurul Nazira binti Yasir. She is the quality assurance manager. After that is me, Lu Huiping. I'm the technical manager, and followed by Nurin Abdina binti Abdul Aziz. She is the logistic manager.
My name is Nurul Nazira binti Yasir and my metric number is 203725. I will present about the HACCP scope. For this case study, we will focus on preparation of 4th level banana chips. Our HACCP plant will cover 4 types of processes, which are blanching, frying, packaging, and metal detector. In blanching process, our main concern is the formation of salmonella. During blanching, banana is heated to inactivate the enzyme, modify texture, and preserve the color. During frying process, acrylamide level is our main concern. Acrylamide form in deep frying products and it can increase the risk of getting cancer. The limit of acrylamide level in food is 15 microgram per kilogram of food. Next, let's take a look at the packaging. Our main concern during packaging is of course microorganism growth. We need to use an airtight packaging to avoid moisture absorption. In this case study, we use foil paper so that it can act as a physical barrier against microorganism, pests, and the absorption of external odor. Last but not least, metal detector process. Metal detector and X-ray inspection is used so that ferrous and non-ferrous metal will be eliminated from our product. That's all from me. Thank you.
Now let me continue to present the food safety policy in our company. At Food Incorporated, we ensure our food is always prepared under sanitary conditions and free from any risk of contaminations. The most important thing in our company is to deliver safe products with high quality to our beloved customers. Therefore, we are always trying our best to improve our food product based on HACCP principles. At PQR Industry, we promise that the food product from our company can always achieve our customer expectation by following the regulatory requirement. The main maxim of our company is never forget why we started and our mission can be accomplished. Therefore, we never forgot our original intentions and only produce excellent and safe food products to our customers. Finally, we are committed to continually improve in maintaining an effective food system with HACCP principles. For the food safety objective part, we have 5 different objectives in our company. They are training, customer complaint, suppliers evaluation, SWOT test, and product testing. For the training part, Human Resource Department will make sure all the employees have attended the food safety training seminar and passed the written test that is provided by the company about the knowledge of food safety before starting to work. This can ensure all the employees in our company understand all the company food safety policy and procedures. In the part of customer complaint, our target is no any complaints about food safety problems. After that, we also intend to achieve at least 80% performance in supplier evaluations. For the SWOT test, our target is doing SWOT tests to all products monthly to ensure all the total bacteria below the limit. The goal in the product testing part are all the products are safe from all the hazards which include physical, chemical, and biological hazard. There are no physical contaminant in the final product, no chemical residue on the surface of the final product, and the total bacterial count of the end product does not exceed the limit required. Besides, all the products are safe to eat without any harm to health.
Now I'm going to introduce about our products. Our banana chips comes in 4 flavors, which are barbecue, corn cheese, Japanese seaweed, sour cream, and onion. All of our products are ready to eat. The method of storage is to keep it in a dry place with room temperature and avoid exposure to sunlight. Besides, our products do not contain any preservatives, MSG, and trans fat. In addition, they are packed in foil paper and one bag is 45 grams, and one carton consists of 24 bags. Last but not least, our products are suitable for all age groups, especially children. Apart from product description, the product labeling is also important. First, we need to label our company's name, which is Happy Banana Sendirian Perhat, followed by company address and certified logo. As you can see here, our company is located at Kawasan Perindustrian Seri Kembangan, and our banana chips are Malaysian Halal certification and GMP certified products. Besides, the nutrition facts of the products must be labeled on the packaging. These are the major constituents in our products. Our products contain 12% of total fat, 2% of sodium, 4% of total carbohydrates, 4% of potassium, 4% of vitamin B1, and also 4% of vitamin B2. The other constituents that I didn't mention here account for only a small percentage, which is nearly 0%. Other than that, the main ingredients of banana chips are banana, onion oil, and seasoning. The only difference between them is the type of seasoning to flavor the banana chips. For example, we have barbecue seasoning for barbecue flavor, corn cheese seasoning for corn cheese flavor, and so on.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurin Adlina binti Abdulaziz and my metric number is 200411. So for my part, I will present about product description and technology. So to make a batch of banana chips, we use 100 pieces of green bananas, 30 kilograms of cooking oil, 640 grams sugar, 320 grams seasoning. So for technology, we have one side of banana peeling machine to peel the underripe green bananas. Second, we have one set of banana slicer machine to cut the peeled bananas into slices. The cutting slice thickness is adjustable and the minimum thickness can be 2 mm. Next, we have one set of blanching machine to pre-cook sliced banana in a banana chips line. Next, we have one set of continuous belt frying machine to fry banana chips continuously and automatically. The frying time and temperature can be controlled. Next, we have one set of the oiling and dewatering machine to remove the surface oil of fried banana chips, and it also can improve the quality of fried banana chips and make it more crisp and delicious. Next, we have a drying machine. So a drying machine to dry the banana chips to make it more crispier. Next, we have one set of seasoning machine. Seasoning machine is to flavor the banana chips completely and uniformly. The flavor of or seasoning needed is depends on the owner. Next, we have one set of automatic weighing machine to weigh the banana chips for the packaging. And last but not least, we have automatic packing and sealing machine to pack the banana chips into bags. And it also automatically completes all the process from feeding, counting, filling, and bag making, and date printing to finished product output. My name is Nurin Adlina binti Abdulaziz and my metric number is 200411. So I will be presenting about process flow diagram of making the banana chips. The raw material and packaging intake will be divided into two, which is raw material and packaging. For raw material, which is bananas, it will be sent to production and then it will be transferred to peeling machine to be peeled and to slicing machine to be sliced into 3 mm to 8 mm, and then it will be sent to be washed. After that, it will be transferred to frying machine to be fried at temperature of 95 degrees Celsius at about 3 minutes, and then it will be dried for about 15 minutes. Then after that, it will be transferred to seasoning machine. For seasoning, it depends on the owners. Either they want to use Japanese seaweed flavor, sour cream flavor, and so on. And the process time taken is about 15 minutes. And then it will be transferred to automatic weighing machine for about 30 seconds to be weighed. And then it will be transferred to packaging machine for the packing process. It will be packed into bags. And then it will be transferred to metal detector to detect any foreign substance in the food. And then after that, it will be sent to storage at room temperature, and then will be shipped to the store using the lorry. That's all from me. My name is Doreen Alina binti Abdulaziz. My metric number is 200411. So for HACCP plan, I will be summarize about blanching process. So the significant hazard is formation of Salmonella, Listeria, monocytogenes. The critical limit is the blanching temperature range is from 70 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius for about 2 minutes. And then the blanched bananas are dried by a current of 120 degrees Fahrenheit, about 48.8 degrees Celsius, air for at least 6 hours. And for monitoring, we will be monitoring the temperature and time. So we will locate the thermometer at the blanching machine to take the temperature. And it will be monitored every 2 hours during production by quality control and production department. So for corrective action, the temperature should be controlled at optimal temperature and is not at the temperature danger zone, which is 5 degrees Celsius and 60 degrees Celsius to prevent the growth of microorganisms. And if the temperature control fails to achieve the required standard temperature, the blanching process should continue until the temperature which range from 70 degrees Celsius and 100 degrees Celsius has been attained. The blanching time and temperature should be monitored at least 2 hours, every 2 hours, and regular checking and maintenance should always be carried out by the maintenance operator to ensure the effectiveness of the temperature setting control. For verification, the validation plan is verified by demonstrating that the blanching machine is able to reach and maintain this temperature for a specific time by prescribing an annual schedule. The temperature measurements at various points along the blanching process are taken daily to ensure that the system performs like expected. And then the quality control and production department is in charge of monitoring the blanching process from time to time. The minimum frequency of the monitoring activity is 2 hours one time. An employee performance evaluation is carried out twice a year to ensure the employees meet the performance expectation and they are competent to perform their job duties and tasks. So for the record, we will have blanching temperature log and blanching machine maintenance log. That's all from me.
Now, let's take a look at the HACCP plan of frying process. The significant hazard during this frying process is acrylamide level, and the critical limits are the frying temperature range should be controlled at 175 degrees Celsius to reduce the formation of acrylamide, and the acrylamide levels should be lower than 1000 microgram per kilogram of food. We need to monitor the temperature, and we can do this by locating the thermometer at the frying machine. The quality control and production department need to do inspection for every 2 hours of production. There are 3 corrective actions that we can do to reduce the acrylamide level in frying process. First, we need to ensure that the frying temperature is at the range of 175 degrees Celsius to prevent less fried chips and to keep the acrylamide level low. The less fried chips that resulted from failure to control the temperature will be rejected. The acrylamide level is monitored, and if the fried chips do not meet the requirement, it will be replaced with a new product. Last but not least, the inspection by the quality control and production department is done for every 2 hours to ensure that the frying process runs smoothly. Now, let's move on to the validation plan. The validation plan is verified by demonstrating the frying machine capable of maintaining the frying temperature at 175 degrees Celsius. The quality control and production department does the quality inspection for every 2 hours and microbial tests are conducted annually. The staff are supervised all the time by the supervisor, and the employee performance evaluation is carried out twice a year to ensure that the employees meet performance expectations and they are competent to perform their job duty and tasks. Last but not least, there are 2 records that we need for this frying process. First, temperature log for frying and microbiological record.
So next, the HACCP plan for packing. The significant hazard that we found is microorganism growth. The critical limits are: first, the microbiological should be lower than 104 CFU to ensure the product is safe to eat. Second, the proper packing is required to preserve the food because the banana chips are susceptible to moisture. And third, maintain good hygiene and good sanitation to prevent possible microbial growth due to moisture absorption from the surrounding. So, for the monitoring steps, there are 4 things in it. That are what, how, frequency, and who. So, for the first one, we have to monitor the packaging, and how to monitor it is by using water system bulb to conduct a packaging leak test. And how often we have to monitor it is for every production batch. And who in charge for the monitor are quality control and production department, maintenance operator, and supervisor. So next, the corrective action for the significant hazard. First, the packaging should be leak-proof to prevent damage to the product and avoid microorganism growth. If the packaging is leaked, the wrapper will be rejected and the whole batch will be rechecked. Second, regular checking and maintenance should be carried out regularly by the maintenance operator to ensure the effectiveness of the automatic packing and sealing machine. And lastly, the frequency of the monitoring activity should be done every batch of production to ensure that the packet is in good condition. So next, the verification for the monitoring process. First one, the validation plan is verified by demonstrating the automatic packing and sealing machine can properly seal the packages annually as well as conduct microbiological tests annually. Second, the supervisor is in charge of supervising the staff at all times and the assessment of the staff are carried out twice a year. And lastly, the quality control and production department is in charge of conducting quality inspection during every production batch. So, all the steps that we've been doing to identify the significant hazard should be recorded in microbiological record, packing and sealing machine maintenance log, and lead packaging test record. So that's all from me. I will be pass the presentation to the next presenter.
For our last critical control point, it is metal detector process. The significant hazard in this process is ferrous and non-ferrous metal contaminants. Quality control and production department, maintenance operator, and supervisor is responsible to monitor this process. The critical limit set in this process is not present or at least less than 7 mm in length of any foreign objects and no visible foreign materials. If any foreign object found, the correction action must be taken. For example, if the foreign object with a length more than 7 mm is found in the banana chip package, the batch will be reprocessed. Besides, the maintenance operator should carry out a regular checking and maintenance to ensure the proper functioning of the metal detector sensor and X-ray inspection system. The frequency of this monitoring activity should be done at least twice during each day of production to ensure that the critical limit is maintained at its level. The validation plan in this process is verified by demonstrating the X-ray inspection system is capable of detecting the glass and stone and demonstrating the metal detector sensor is able to detect the metal contaminants in a given batch annually as well as conduct microbiological tests annually. The supervisor is in charge of supervising the staff at all times and the assessments of the staff are carried out twice a year. The quality control and production department is in charge of monitoring the seasoning process at least twice during each production day. In this process, X-ray inspection, machine maintenance log, record of metal detector sensor is the important documents that must be recorded. That is all from us. Thanks for your attention.